Welcome to It's Our Turn Menopause, where I speak about my adventures in perimenopause. I'm 45 years old. I've been going through this for about 6 years now. So, what I'd like to do is, I would like to share my experiences with the younger women so that they know what to look forward to so that they can get prepared. And by that, I mean probably diet, exercise. These things are really going to help you. When you get to, around 39 and your hormones start changing, I really do believe that diet and exercise is really going to help. I was kind of took off guard. Um, and I'll admit I was not good on the diet or the exercise. What I thought was healthy, turned out not to be healthy. Um, I don't mean to sound like an idiot. Maybe, a lot of us were raised doing the same things. You eat what your parents gave you, so a normal, everyday menu would be, a bowl of cereal in the morning. Then you had, a sandwich, a ham sandwich for lunch. So, bread, ham, mayonnaise, cheese. And then dinner, you had fish sticks, you know, that was your everyday meal. Well, I thought healthy was just not going out to eat. Don't ask me why. I just figured healthy means cooking at home for yourself. I wasn't really sure what was different about going out versus uh, cooking for yourself. It's just what it was. So, uh, in my 20s, I ate, out all the time, constantly, every day I got home from work. I didn't have time. I'd want to go out and eat and then go do stuff, go to a bar, go to a movie, anything. I just didn't have the time to sit there and cook, I thought. A lot of frozen pizzas, chicken nuggets, garbage, just complete garbage. So then in my 30s, uh, I just started getting heavy, putting on weight. I knew I didn't feel good with the weight on, but I didn't do anything to take it off. I didn't exercise, nothing like that. Um, so when I hit 39 and the stuff started happening, my first reaction was to try to fix my diet, to try to fix myself, because I didn't know what was going on. And it is the right thing to do, but it's taken me a really long time. Now we're going like 6 years into it, and I'm just starting to make progress where I probably could have did this 6 years ago had I took a little bit better care of myself. um so it's just something to think about, you know um but my goal is to share my experiences and help other people. I just really want to, at the end of the day, if my suffering can cause somebody else, can save somebody else from suffering like I did and still am, it'll be well worth it. Um, Part of perimenopause is not sleeping. It's hot flashes. It's irritability. It's feeling like going through puberty when you were a teenager. I feel exactly the same. Exactly. The same, sometimes anger, the same crying, the same frustration, the same feeling alone. Big time feeling alone. And, I had a huge group of friends, but I felt alone. And now the same thing, I have family, and some are going through the same thing that I am. We're at the same point in life. We're off by a couple of years, but I just feel alone. They're going through different things than I am. And a big thing, we're not talking about it. So my mom didn't talk to me about it. Her mom, I'm sure, didn't talk to her about it. I don't have anybody to talk to about it. One time I did reach out to a family member to talk about it. I just got told that everybody goes through it. So that's a little hard to hear when, if you're going through this, you really know what I'm talking about. When you're experiencing it, it's scary. It is hurtful. It is frustrating. It is angering. Perimenopause is a bunch of different things all rolled into one. And honestly, it's really hard to deal with things. You don't sleep well. You're hot all the time, which takes a toll on your body and it leaves you exhausted. You know, a lot of us have other physical ailments that we're dealing with, so it just makes it harder. And if you don't have somebody out there to reach out to, it's going to make it a lot harder. It just, in my experience, that's what I'm going through. It is. I don't believe it would be that hard if I had a girlfriend and we could just laugh about it, you know, even if my mother was still around, you know, and I had somebody to talk to, somebody to help me stay in the right way of thinking about it. You know, you really got to try to stay positive, and it's hard, especially with everything going on today. And that's part of what angered me so much when it first started. It's like, you know, we've all gone through COVID and everything these last 5 years, and I lost my mother right before that. So it's just, to me, it was like so unfair. Why do I have to go through this now while all this other stuff's going on? But it's life. I'm getting to live the life experience, and you know what? I better be grateful for it, because a lot of people, some of my friends, they didn't make it this far, you know? So I better just be happy that I get to go through this, change my way of thinking about it, and most importantly, be of service to others. That meaning help you, because what else am I going through this for? A little background on me: I don't have any kids. I have nieces, I do, and I will share my information with them. Hopefully they're watching. Hi. But yeah, I'd like to be part of that dialogue that opens it up, that makes it normal that we talk about this. So if you are young, you know, even in your 20s, and you want to get as much information for yourself as you can, um, watch this, you know, follow. Um, we can talk. You can leave a comment. You can let me know what you want to talk about, what you want to hear, what your experience is. I'd love to hear. That way we can share. But that's my goal. My goal is, I am not a doctor, but I am somebody living this. And as I go through it and as I find things that help me, I want to help you. Because at the end of the day, what else are we here for? You know, like, we're supposed to help each other. We're supposed to be of service to one another. It's not always supposed to be about us. I don't think it's probably even ever supposed to be about us. But, you know, anyhow, if you're interested and this is something that you genuinely want to hear about, like, comment, share, follow. All right? My hack for today, I'm going to try to do a hack every time. I have picked up a lot of information in 5 years, so, you know, I'd like to share it with you. Now, this is my latest one. So my hack today is wonderful for August, this August weather that we're in, and being in perimenopause or menopause, or even just being a person that's hot during the summer and can't handle the heat. This helps. So, this is a hack for hot flashes. All right, so the other day I was so hot. Oh my god. And I was trying to figure out how to cool down. It was my chest. I don't know about you, but for me, when I wake up in the morning, the middle of my chest, like right here, is so hot. Like an oven. Ooh, you cannot believe it. So, you know, I just been dealing with it. Oh, I didn't even know what it was. I would get in the shower and I would just start crying because I get in a hot shower. I used to take it almost all the way to the highest hot. And I just start crying. I'd start thinking negative things. Let me know if this is something you go through too. And Another hack in a hack, just so you know, when you cry in the shower, a good way to blow your nose, a washcloth. Ugh. Just so you know, but I've figured that out. So if you have that problem and you didn't know where to blow your nose, a washcloth. Ugh. But anyhow, it took me a while to figure it out that what was happening is I'm waking up hot with hot flashes, and I'm getting into a hot shower, and so I'm further heating myself. Then after that, I was drinking coffee, and I thought it was the caffeine, so I cut the caffeine out because by then my heart was just pounding, and it must have been the hot coffee, you know. So I'm going hot, 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 cooking myself. Ugh. So what I've done to change: number one, when you take a shower in the morning, only go halfway on the water. Don't go cold, but don't go hot. Just go neutral. I know if you're like me, um, it's something that's making this experience not nice. It's just not. I loved having a hot shower, and now I'm like, ugh, I don't know. I wish I could do like the cold plunge thing and just put it on cold and just take a cold shower. They do say that that's healthier for you, but I'm working on it. I'm down to halfway. You know, I leave it in the halfway mark, and sometimes I still cry. And if I catch myself, I will chill myself actually, and it does help. And the crying is it's something to do with the being hot. I don't know, but I've honestly never cried so much in my life. You can let me know if that's you too. I don't know. It's definitely the perimenopause. All right. So, where this is leading me to, I was so hot the other day. Lou helped me figure out that, you know, I'm like radiating heat off my body like crazy. So, what he did was he grabbed an ice pack and then he asked for my permission and he stuck it in the front of my shirt. And, you know, so that way, you know, I had the ice pack and it felt really good. Well, I started looking into it because my sister said, you know, this would be like a great product for us to, you know, think about sharing with other people. Well, it already exists. They have bras that have built-in pockets to put ice packs in, and they also have these ice packs. So they're small and circular. I believe they're 4 inches. Got them off Amazon. They have really good reviews. There's 5 of them. There's actually 2, so I bought a 10 pack because for me, I'm constantly putting in the freezer, taking out, putting in, taking out. I am hot all day. Don't let me kid you. So anyhow, I do have them in. So here it is. Um, they have it with the cloth side, so when you first take it out, you put that up against your skin. Um, Honestly, I'm so hot. I do this side. I haven't had it stick to me, but you know, you do what is good for you. In all aspects of everything, always do what's good for you. Um, but anyhow, that gives you an option. So now the girls are cooled down. Hopefully, that's gonna help my core temperature here. Today's the first day of wearing them, but I know this is a godsend. So let me know if this helped you. All right. Till next time.